No Name 117 Spore presents more from the depths building of Montreal, or HMCS Montreal. We are still attempting to get this ship back up, well, up to my current standard, updated and such. Last episode, we were able to do a good amount of work, get all but one of the radars in. I still need to put a radar up there. Got the directors in, got the portholes on, got her colors fixed. Got her Carly float swapped out. Did a little bit of mast work back here. I've still not done the pull out of play and put into play thing to fix this, and I'm not gonna bother with doing that. I'm just gonna do this. And yeah, we have made some progress last time. We still need to make more progress, and I still have Nova Scotia spawned in over there. Um, so yeah, that's where we're at. Oh yeah, we also did stuff with the anchor chains and put in the bilge kill. So what else? And swapped out the secondary guns. So what else do we need to do? Lifeboats. Lifeboats are an important one. More funnel decorations. That's another important one. We need to get the float plane on the catapult. That's a third important point. We need to do rigging and probably redo a bit of this mast, as well as put a little radar up there. And we need to further decorate the turrets. That is, I believe, all of the steps, or at least all the major steps I need to do. I'm probably forgetting one, as I typically do. Oh right, we need a little bit of um, you need like a pole there and a pole there, and actually we can just put those in. I have those already on Nova Scotia, so um, yeah. So what I typically do here is I just do this, and this just adds a little bit to the flagpole. And then I actually need to do one on the bow as well. So that's this. Hopefully we don't have any chains here. That chains any of the rigging attach and go. So that is good. I am going to 5, 1, 5, and wanting to do 40, but it's like, no. Okay, so I think I still need to keep this at 45. It is just the yaw needs to change. Maybe about 162? No, I think 160 will do it. And the reason I say that is left-right positioning change. Actually, the forward-backward positioning probably needs to change too. Alright, that's fixed. That looks a lot better supported. We will probably be running some rigging wires down there eventually. Alright. So is this... Hold on, is this just red because it's... Yeah, it's red because it's not connected. I'm not bothering to do the connections this time. That might be something... If I ever do it, I'll do it off-stream, probably. I don't care about the AI that much. Other people probably would, though. So yeah, funnel tops. I'm not... Now, one thing I could do is I could try to decorate the tops of these funnels. If you go over to Nova Scotia, you can see I've actually have done that sort of thing. I don't think that they're important enough for that. So I'm just going to do some work on the side. So what I want to do is I want to get an alloy downslope. What color is that? 14. I want to change this to color 14. And then pitch it, move it up a bit. Not quite that far. Stop it with that scaling. That's the scaling I want. Backward here. Much more to about there. Alright, cool. So now... Actually, no, I want to move you up a block. Shift to that point up. Cool. Now, what I do is I can take this, do this, and do that. Now, we need to put it here, but we have a little bit of a problem. You know, why is it not angled? Well, here's... Of course it's not angled. So we need to go to calculation. We need to do 1, 1. We need to input 45. That was actually kind of obvious that was going to be 45. So you know what? I just do this for yaw. But we need to put in this for the left-right scaling. And now our left-right... Oh, is it... Left-right positioning is good. Right. That need to be 0. Try 0.1 and 1. It's too far out, so I'm going to do 0.5 on each of these. That is still slightly detached, so try 0.4 instead. Slightly detached, so let's try 0. Is that now in the right spot? Low. 0.35. Let's try that. Good, I think we're good. Little bulge. Hey, I've never noticed that. Anyway, yeah. Apply with mirror. Copy that. Paste it here. And this just adds a little bit more depth to the funnel. And then we can just place it there. I wound up missing a couple pieces, these two specifically. So we can just do that and get that fixed. And now we have to take that and create a section a bit further down. We should also note there's going to be a ladder in the way. So part of it's going to have to be removed. I think I'll create it at this level. So we take this, we change it to color 5, we apply with mirror. Take this, move it down here. No, not there. Here. Go here, change it to color 5. Take this, here, here. Same there, there. Avoid that, skip that one because the ladder's there, and do that. Nope. Okay. Alright, so that's a little bit more funnel decoration. There is still an additional piece I need, but I'm not going to fit it in yet. If we go to Nova Scotia, it's, you know, having some tubes kind of going up along the side like that. Actually, if I look at the Exeter model, I still have pulled up on the other monitor. Yeah, she has some. She has some of those tubes kind of going up her funnels. Yeah, on one side there's like 3, on the other side there's 1, but she has 2 funnels, and on the other funnel only has 2 going up. Edinburgh, actually Edinburgh doesn't have any of these, looks like. He's in the World of Warships model. Um, Exeter has them, Edinburgh doesn't. The London model also doesn't. Okay. I will probably put them in. Ships. Yeah, I will probably put something in, but it'll be a little bit more minor. However, before I do that, this boat right here, you know, needs to be removed. So, goodbye to this boat. I don't like looking at it. And after we remove it, we are immediately gonna replace it with another boat. So, I have these little ship's boats. So I have fancy, large, medium, and XL. I was going to do a small before realizing that that would be pointless. So we can of course fit a large in. Can we fit a fancy in here? No, we cannot. So this previously held the equivalent of fancy. We can only fit a large in. So, well, we'll put a large in. We'll fit the fancy somewhere else. So we'll need some there. We'll probably stick like a fancy somewhere back here. Yeah, that's all going to become additional room for boats. So now here we can't quite fit a large, so I think we could fit a medium. Yeah, that's going to become Carly float room. This is actually a problem. We don't have a lot of space on this. Okay. So I'm gonna have to start deleting some of these decorations here. Just so that we have a little bit more. I'll put the boat there, and I'll rotate the angle control to about like 10 degrees. And that should fit. Yeah, that fits. Alright, so on the other side, I'm gonna put an XL and do the same thing. Well, negative 10 degrees. On top of the XL, we can stack another boat, assuming that the catapult can clear it. That would be a large I usually stack on. I think I'll have to elevate the catapult one block. And then, yeah, we can fit a large in, on each side. I'll get rid of these two. Oh, no, that's the stacked one. I want the normal large. I guess since these can be kind of moved around, maybe I can see if I could squeeze in like a medium here. I don't know. I think that'll be fine. We have some boats. Alright, so now I gotta put decorations down back here. Which I will do like this. And we did remove some from up here, so let's like that in. We'll have that little area to walk between them, and then down here, I actually want to do a set of Carly floats. And that'll work. Yeah, I think that looks good. Alright, so boats are now in. That's great. Next thing we gotta do is put the plane on. Okay, so I need one block first. That would be the... where is it? It's under C, isn't it? It's not. Under P. Poet cart with support, poet cat support. Okay, so I put the cat support there, and then on top of this, I put the Bombardier Poic. Now, we have an issue. That issue is that it is currently going through the aft mast. Now, if this was rotated to the side, it wouldn't. So, you know, realistically, you'd have... Actually, we need to move the catapult up a block anyway. So, yeah. Thought process here. We do this. We put the catapult down. Could rotate the other way too, but no. I go here. I'm just gonna move the cart along the center line. Actually, you know what? Let's just hold on. Switch to the catapult. Delete the cart. Wait. Oh wait. That. 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 And that. Okay, cool. Just trying to figure out what was going on there. Prefab mode, I have the little Poet Cat cart with support, so I can just place that like middle somewhere. Like that'll work. And now we can just go and put the Bombardier Poic on it. Thankfully, since this ship only carries one float plane, I only need one float plane on it, rather than multiple, which would very much complicate things with that whole deck right there. So there's the float plane. I am gonna elevate the cranes by one block as well. Forget which model of cranes these are. So are these... Which crane would have had them on? Okay, so we got Crane British Columbia. Not that. It's not gonna be Candiac. It could be Cold Lake. No, it wouldn't be Cold Lake. No, it wouldn't be Coquitlam. No, it would not be Coquitlam. Uh, Not gonna be the boat crane for Indomitable. Yeah. Maybe I have it as like Montreal crane. Big Crane Alberta and St. Lawrence. Not gonna be either of those. Those are the ones incorporated with the masts. Um, Maybe what I do is I just go into the crane and save them. Crane Aircraft British Columbia. Okay. Okay, so I don't actually have them saved over there. Okay, so I have it saved in the main folder. I didn't have it saved in this folder. That makes sense. That was why I was getting confused. But now we have it. So I can just eat the cranes. One block up. That way. Put them here. Make them like 2 blocks taller. Just so they have, you know, a little bit more clearance over the aircraft. Go to Mimic Alloy. I'll just place them facing up. A nice little alloy pole. I guess about 2. Okay, cool. And now we can just that. And see, to realize that whatever pole is here is not painted correctly. No, it is painted correctly. It's just because it's on a sub-object. I forgot to copy that over, so there we go. I do see that there's like fade out because that crane is built kind of strangely. Now that the cranes have been elevated, it should get a little more tricky to get to. We would probably need a ladder. Um, I don't know how I would accomplish that. I mean, I can build a ladder down, but, you know, I don't know how I can accomplish that with them being able to turn in the space they're supposed to be able to turn in. Although maybe if I have like a yeah, okay, I'll try something. What I need to do now is I need a railing. This be a 3-meter straight. I'll just use a left. Um, that'll that won't work. Okay, I see what I did here. I have to use these little things called railing backs. And these ones aren't very good, but, you know, that's what I gotta use to get that section to look good. Because I had done stuff super weirdly here. The good news is that after having done that, I can remove this railing piece here. Just delete all of that. Go back into prefab mode, take this, and just put that here, and that should look a lot better. Yeah. Actually, you know, let's put railing here too. Need 2 1-meter straights. Yeah, okay, that kind of looks a little better now. A little better there. Alright, let's get the cranes on the ladders. Or not crane. Let's get the cranes on the ladders. No, let's get the ladders on the cranes. So, how would I do this? Well, this area back here is the furthest section back. This area here is probably the closest section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... I see that's being a little strange. I'm going to try to put in a ladder alloy set. Ladder alloy set? No, ladder mimic set like right here. No, right here. Yeah, that'll work. So, color do I want you to be? 7. Alright, so yacht most of the way around. Left-right positioning. There. Forward, backward positioning about there. Yacht more there. Left, right. This way. You know what? Left, right. More. Backward. Yacht a little way. And then copy that down. Alright, so if I copy that down one more block to here, and I'm going to set the up-down half a block, and I rotate this. This is not what I wanted. What I'm looking for is, does the ladder clip with the railing? The answer is yes, it does. Okay. There is a way around this. And actually, I'm going to take this ladder, move it there, and I will do something with that. But give me a moment. We are going to pitch the ladders a bit, like this. I'm going to take that, I'm going to move it there, then left, right, move back, 5 probably. That would be a 2, no, that should be a negative 2, 5. No. Left, right position, let's try 3, 0, that's a little too much, 3, 2, 3, slightly up, backward, 2. Okay, that aligns pretty well. You know, I'm gonna do a Control V there. So set that up like 2, 1 instead. Start with that at 3. We'll start with that at 3. I'll move each of these to 2. Okay, so this needs to be like a 2, I think. 3 maybe. And this needs to be back slightly, like a 1, 9, 1, 8. 1, 9 might work better. That's pretty close to aligned. That being said, I think I gotta move all these up. So okay, so I guess I'm gonna move them all up by like a significant portion, it looks like. Oh wait, no, 107, I think. Then, so that's 0.25. So the bottom one was 0.21 and became 0.5. So then we had 0.7, so you would be 0.09. But now we have a problem. I'm just going to move them all to the left a little bit. And I'm just like a point. Okay, that'll work. Alright, so now if I turn this, the ladder shouldn't clip. Yeah, okay, so that ladder is now functional. Problem is, I just kind of hate it, so. But it does work. It does what it needs to. Alright, so I need to get the mirrored section of this ladder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I'm going to mirror the data transfer in all these. I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to promptly delete it. I'm going to go back, I'm going to go back in, restore it, and then only delete the one side I need to delete. Back into here, and place down that extra ladder prefab. So now you can technically climb up to the crane. It's not a pretty ladder, but it'll do the trick. And it'll allow the cranes to rotate fully to the side. It's just angled somewhat, so, you know, it's going to be a little bit more annoying to climb up. But, you know, it should be doable. Absolutely love to do a little bit more with the tops of the funnels. I've just not built these ships for that. They're going to stay with the lamer funnel tops. Alright, so, crane's elevated plane is in. What else? What else do I need to do other than the rigging? I'm trying to remember. Cranes done. Probably need to do a little bit more support work. And the turret work, yeah. Alright. So we're gonna go do some support work first. Now, why do we need support work? Well, this, like, look at this section here. This needs actual, like, support elements in it. It technically has this, but, you know, these sorts of flat platform things without supports just aren't very good. Now, actually, I can just quickly go over here, and I do have, like, a quick prefab I can grab to kind of help with some of this. This guy right here, yeah, only 2 supports. So, I'll be able to place some of these down on the ship to kind of improve some areas. It's not going to fix all of it. Some of these are going to require more custom fixes, but, you know, some areas this will work. Whereas what I had right then was more, you know, just what I could do with the regular pieces, and it really doesn't look all that good. Although I'll still leave those in as they were. Even it's gonna just be a little less consistent. Yeah, now that section supported that. This area is gonna need something different. Actually, it is gonna be different, definitely. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna do up-down scaling 2, advanced position, forward, backward, 5, apply, and apply with mirror. That fixed that section. This is like, you know, a 1-meter block held on, but, you know, I'll still put a couple of those in. Just to make this look a little bit more consistent, I will add a couple additional, paint these with that color 5. But a couple additional little alloy plates like that into. Alright, so that's that aft structure done. This needs a little bit more here, I think. So that would be about the door. I think the door can still open even with that piece there. Maybe not quite as far, but it can still open. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I will shrink these down. About like 0.2. And Oh, advanced positioning, up, down, there. So that's a much thinner piece. That should work for that section. Part of me wants to do something for there. I'll use the thinner piece. So I can really only do this. It'll help a little bit, but, you know. I think that'll be good enough for that area. Just delete these. Like these. Put that there too. Set there. Set there. Okay, so this will help somewhat with the catwalks. I know what I need for this one. I need the double long ones. These guys. Yeah, okay, so that does look a lot better supported. Now that all those supports are in, we gotta do, you know, some of the more specific supports. Let's try to get this to, you know, look right. Okay. Trying to figure out this. Normally, you'd have a little bit kind of go down over the side, then you'd have some crisscrossing beams, occasional crisscrossing beams. That seems like a lot of effort for only a little gain. I might just leave this platform as is, because these additional little pillars are probably just enough, and that doesn't look, you know, important enough for me to bother with. But I might do this section here. So I'm gonna do a nice, hold on. We'll do a 4-meter alloy downslope, actually. Roll it around, collar 5, left-right scaling 1, yaw out a little bit, and then change the, okay, change the up-down scale about half. Point 2. I should know. Down, up there. E5. Okay. Does this work, or is that not aligned? That should work, right? Yeah. Okay, so that kind of helps support that section, or helps with the visual support of that section. Actually, this area I can probably do with just some of the stuff I've had, so put that there, example. Although there is this one block here, which gotta get deleted. Then actually I'll just go here. So I'll take this, go here, take these again, stretch them out to point that, mirror, do the backward position of 5, apply it, and then apply it with mirror. Okay, so that's a 3-meter down slope. Maybe I'll just do like that for this section. Although I think we do need some form of extension here. Paste, yaw this way. Actually, no. Yaw, maybe this way. Set it to, we can set it to 100 degrees. No, 80 degrees. 85. Forward, backward position there. Left, right, move it a little bit more in. Copy that, paste it again. Now in this case, we will go 115 bit backward a bit to there. 20 actually for the yaw, and make the down scaling a bit. We'll move it a little bit more left. 2.2. Alright, cool. Add a new decoration in. That's that same one. Change that around to this side. Maybe not quite that. Maybe like 160. And forward, backward position about there. Move it sideways position. You know, about to here. And change the scaling. Move backward a touch more. Copy that. Add a new. Paste it. Negative on the yaw. And more over to the right. Okay, cool. Apply that with mirror, and that should allow for that spotlight platform to be just a touch better supported. Okay. Next little thing I need to do is I need to grab. Wait, what color? Color 5. Grab this. And I think, honestly, we need some of these. And there, probably. This double stack of spotlights, double stack of searchlights. Probably need something. I don't think I can fit anything in there other than like, this. But I do think that's enough of that. I would say that's enough. No, we have this platform here. This is going to be an annoying one. But, you know, I'll just do, like, down slope. So we'll start with a 4, color it to color 5. Flip the roll around. Start the yaw at 90, but I'm going to probably start by reducing it to 70. Change the up-down scaling. I'll do 6, actually. Left-right scaling to 1, 5, and, you know, left-right, we'll go a little bit more in. Now add a new one in. Okay, so take the yaw to 110. Oh, okay, that's what we want. That's what we want to do, and apply that with mirror. And now that platform's much better supported, but we have this whole platform down here which isn't, because I completely forgot about it. Yes, that is. Sounds like me. It really sounds like me. Okay. So we're gonna need to do some interesting stuff here. So on this layer, I want a alloy downslope 3 meter. I want it to be color 5. I want it to rolled all the way over, yawed to 90 degrees, left-right scaling to 1, up-down scaling 5, up-down positioning to about 0.2, and that there, move forward, backward position. Actually, keep that there. Apply that with mirror. That here, yeah, that's there. Put another one on right there. Take this block, delete that, put that there. Should still be climbable. Alright. Take this, put here. Okay, you know, I'm gonna put... Okay, that works. Although what I am gonna do is I'm gonna change the yaw of this piece. Left, right position. Left, right positioning can stay the same. Forward, backward position change. And the forward, backward scaling needs to drop. Okay, cool. Now apply that with mirror, and now I can place one of those back on again. And I think with one additional little structural support, this will look right. Alright, we need another piece there. Actually, that's a bad one. I know what piece I need to grab now. I need to grab the 2-meter long run back here. And that whole area right there still needs its own set of supports. Yeah, supporting is annoying, I will say. The more I do it, the more I hate it. And this is one of those times where I'm like, oh god, I am despising doing this. But I kind of have to. You know, just to get this looking right. Okay, so we still have that section left. I think all the stuff over there is good, but, you know, here is not good. So I'm going to take one of these, I'm going to put it there, I'm going to eat the outer one on both sides. And then take this one. I'm going to set your up-down scaling to about like 1.5. I'm going to set your yaw to 45. I'm going to change your left-right position about. Shh. There we go. And now we have this little platform to build out. So where is this? I'm gonna build this out. Where is it gonna be based from? It's gonna need to be based off the 3, you know, parts of the tripod mast. That's what this platform is being held up by. I'm gonna quickly look at the Sketchfab model, see, you know, if there's anything of the sort in any of them, and it's looking like the answer to that question is no. Time to wing it! Alright, so, I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna add a new decoration. It'll be an alloy downslope 4, color of 5, roll all the way over, yaw all the way this way, left right scaling to 1, up down to 5, or half I should say, up position to 0.35, and left right position of about that, backward about here, backward scaling will go down, actually up down position of about I'll do 0.2. Alright, forward, backward positioning about there, left, right positioning about there. Okay, that's the first set of supports. Copy this, and then this is what we're going to be using for all of this. So, paste another layer of, actually, you know what? Just paste another layer of it here. Reduce the yaw, reduce the size, and change the left-right position of it. Do about that. Now we can place one down here. Change the forward backward scaling. Right positioning. That should be about good. Copy that. Add new decoration. A lot more this way. Forward, backward, there. Got a little, I think. And yeah, apply that with mirror. That should fix it. I don't even have like the weird stair thing I do now. I think I will just leave that a ladder though, but you know, all the stairs on here are the normal functional ones, whereas if you look at the newer designs, staircase I'm using is this one. These might actually be functional. No, those are mimics. On some of the more modern ships, I actually have a functional set of stairs with the steeper angle, but on this one, all the stairs are this type. Although this stair is kind of blocking stuff, so I should probably actually swap that out. The problem is I need a ship which actually has the proper disguised stair set rather than the you know mimic stair set, and that's probably something I have uh, redone a little bit more recently. So it's probably Cold Lake has that, I would think. I think you have to have that, right? Um,
Receiving. Turning off.
you are a ladder and stair. Yeah, okay, you have it. Let's just make sure. Yep, those are the only two decorations on those two pieces. So I'm going to be placing some of these down in various spots. I think it is acceptable, like there. Um, no, we will probably have to do a quick pull from play, put back in play thing again. No, hold on. That works too perfectly. The door's there. I'll probably do that here though. Although I don't know, that's not too annoying to look at, right now. I just need it to not be too annoying to look at for the present moment. You know, that will vanish once those will vanish once the ship is on the workshop or whatever. It'll work. It'll work fine. Okay, so I think everything should be accessible properly now. Everything is supported fairly properly at this point in time. Okay, so supports are done. The additional stairs are done. Let's pull Cold Lake out of play because I don't need her here anymore. Let's pull Nova Scotia out of play too because once again, I don't need her here. What else do we need to do? We need to decorate the turrets. It's one thing. And after we decorate the turrets, I think it is literally just rigging. Which is excellent. Oh wait, no, we need the radar up here. The last radar thing. Oh right, because this mast isn't, like, solid. So this is all a problem. Alright, so that needs to be deleted. Okay, so the mast is technically, like, here. I'm gonna start with that. Delete that. Then that's where those two blocks are. So, mast, you were originally, like, here-ish? Okay, so you went to, I think, I gotta move you down. Out there. Alright. Now we know what position that needs to be in. I'm gonna reset that. I'm gonna alloy 1 meter. And reset that. Okay, so this is where the mast is supposed to be. This. Okay, I'll remove a couple blocks from the top of it there. Now, right here, I want to go in. I want to add a nice little alloy plate on color 5. And actually, you need ups. So be there. Up half a block. That is smooth now. That's excellent. Um, so I am actually happy with the position of this set right here. This is exactly where I would position this sort of thing. I'm going to bring it one block further out. But we actually need to do a little bit on this mast right here. So a little bit of work. One of these down. Actually, hold on. Get the mirror going. Bring these down to 0.2. I'll bring them down to 0.2. Uh, this will be 2.5. That'll be 5. Okay. Forward, left, right needs to be slightly further back. And now that we have this, I can go there. Take the that, set that to normal, set that to normal. Oh, set that to normal. Okay, mirror that data transfer. And now we have this nice little mast here. Additional section of the mast. It'll have to kind of go around the crow's nest to stuff wired. I forgot. There we go. That should be enough forward mast on the aft mast, which is going to actually get kind of annoying. I want to shift the blocks a little further back. So, okay, so I need to adjust this way. Like so. Now, my ultimate nightmare would be trying to get anything to go properly on this mast, or trying to place any of the rigging down on this mast here. Like, it'll connect to that mast, but I'm not gonna try to have any of the rigging source blocks on it. Yeah, where the decoration sources are, I'm going to try to avoid having them on that block and instead have them on other blocks, because that would be significantly less annoying. Um, but yeah, now that that is in place, just trying to kind of see what else I need to do. Alright, so, rigging, or we're going to need to get the rigging set up. We need a place for flags. We need a place for signal flags. And, yeah, that is going to be somewhere below this. So this mast right here, signal flags are going to go up there somehow. How? I'm not complete, or how and where from? I actually think right here is a good spot. So gonna add a little decoration here. Normally I just use a crate, but I'm actually gonna look through and see if there's any better choices. And probably settle with a crate anyways, because I'm boring. Ammo clips, not a bad choice. I could use a fusing box. An interesting choice, actually, a fusing box. I'm strongly considering that fusing box right now. I might do... Well, I would need a square around it, but, have options for that, too. Let's try something here. Let's try something different. Let's try something a little more detailed than what I've already done. Alright, so, I need a window block, this thing, and then I need a fusing box. No, that's wrong. Payload compactor. I just realized that I was calling that the wrong thing. Okay, so let's get a nice little let's get the window block going. Um, Forward, backward scaling up higher. Maybe about 4.5. We'll get it on color 7. Uh, we'll set the left-right scaling to about 1.5. We'll set its left-right positioning to about there. Set its forward, backward positioning to about, I'll set this higher to about 6. And move forward, backward, positioning further. Alright, cool. Copy that, paste it, get me a fusing box. Reset that to, not a fusing box, a payload compactor. Reset each of these to 1. Pitch it this way. And now shrink it down. Alright, so I'm gonna set both these to 0.1. You know what? These should be 0.5. Up. 5. Let's try these again at 0.4. So it kind of works. The problem is the box is a little too big. Um, okay, so now advanced positioning, it all down half a block. Apply that. Go to the window and change your. I'll do that. Okay, so that works as our little flag box thing. Yeah, that looks more detailed than any of the ones I've had so far, so that helps. Okay, detail the turrets. That's the next major important step. And then we can go and do all of the fun stuff that is, uh, rigging. Alright, so I actually have the models for Exeter pulled up and London. I actually want to take a look at their turrets and kind of look at what detail is on the top. So if I go back to the display capture and show you like the Sketchfab models, so we're gonna have to fix that up. We got London here, uh, which is same turret. I'm not gonna try to get this perfectly. Here's a cleaner version of it. So it looks like on London we have the little sighting things, maybe rangefinders kind of out to the side. We have something up there, a couple hatches up top, something up there. Um, Hatches in the back on the back side. That's probably a good idea. Then we have the Exer, which is purchasable. The Exer from World of Warships, which isn't, and of course it wouldn't be. So there's some wire here. We actually see there's some hatches over here, little nubs, some things up there, handholds. The wires look like they're kind of a railing thing. I am going to add some form of wires. It's not going to be exactly like this. So we need to decorate this more. I think we need hatches on the backside. And we're going to need some stuff up top. So let me just turn the display capture off again. And yeah, we can get to work kind of changing these turrets into that approximate style. So I'm going to start by adding the hatches in on the backside. So that would be these nice like bulkheads. I've actually used on the underside. Good job me, good job me, good job me, good job me. So take that away, put that in. You can actually see some of the splitters. I think I have the okay, I was gonna do something. I realized it's a bad idea. I'm just going over these. Called decorations. I need a good old alloy plate. Roll it all the way around. Change it to color 5. Move it up, down. like a absolutely minimal distance. Apply it with mirror so that that's all fixed. Nice little beam right there. And then actually, grab this part I just put there and put it there. But in this case, I'm set that and apply it with mirror. Fine. Alright, so now we have hatches on the back of the turret so people can, enter and exit the turret. We gotta change these around. One thing I'm actually gonna do is this mimic. I'm going to give it 180 degrees of roll because I realize that the texture on the Radar 90 is not actually symmetrical. I think it is up-down symmetrical, but it's not side-to-side symmetrical. Because if I have this reset, you can see it changes. Actually, it might not even be up-down symmetrical. Um, so yeah, I think they just kind of screwed up with that texture somehow, and it's really not perfect in the slightest. Yeah, that's classic from the depths. Yeah. Oh, I actually do notice that Exeter kind of had the gun bag things based on this. London did not, so I'm probably going more with London's style of turret. I think the counties are technically older than the Exeters, so that makes some sense. Uh, these ships would have been built in the early 20s, so it makes sense to go with the older style. I'm actually going to delete these mimics entirely. I know I just did the effort to rotate them around, but I don't care. They're gone now. What I want to be doing here is I want to just completely change how I did that section. So we're going to apply a new mimic. Nice little mimic alloy here. And we're actually going to change it to an alloy block. Probably didn't need to type that, but who cares? So up-down positioning, I'm going to do up-down scaling, maybe to 0.75. Forward, backwards, I'll do the left-right scaling a little smaller. 9. Side to side. Forward, backward will maybe be like on 3. I'll move it backward a little bit. There, mirror that over. And now I'm going to go in here, add decoration. Hold off on actually placing that thing down. We need a fall shot predictor. As this decoration, you will be color 7. I will roll you over to the side. Up, down, you need a little bit. Or, yeah, 0.4 on it. Get no left, right scaling. There we go. Backward, about there. Down, right, go there. Then, okay, yeah, I'll start with this. So I want this to be an alloy block. 5. Actually copy that, paste that there, and then change it to a block. Forward, backward, probably be there. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, I'll put it there. Copy that. Add another one. You should be an alloy downslope. One downslope. Uh, that forward, backward scaling there. Forward, backward positioning There. Okay, cool. Copy that. Paste it again. We need an alloy plate now. Um, that. Move it up slightly. There. Um, oh, reset the up-down scaling. Uh, I need to get this right. Okay, that would be it. All right, so that. Okay, now we place another one down. Um, that up down. Got 0.5 here. There we go. Left right scaling needs a 6.1. Now take all that and apply it with mirror. Okay, yeah, that is a much more convincing set of rangefinders on the turrets than what we had before. That helps sell them a little bit better. I will probably actually take this design and just reuse it on Toronto too. So, I can just go in and be like, oh, hey, grab this Mimic, and now I have this, nice rangefinder design. You do a little bit of work on the top. I'm also having to check how much time has passed, because I am probably going to have limited time to get this done. Okay, so I need an ammo box. That would be a 2 meter. Color 7. I'm just going to yaw it over here. Let's put boxes. Something like that. That's just a little bit of additional detail. You do need probably a little something on the front of the turret here. Normally these were kind of indents. I'm not going to be able to get away with indents of any sort, so we got to make them outdents. Yes, outdents. Fine. That's what I'm calling this now. No, I'll probably just do something slightly different here. The question is what? No, I'm gonna try the laser targeter. Yeah, okay, wrong laser targeter. I was like, why is that? Why did that not give me the laser targeter? Because it's the wrong one. There, that's the one. All right, so pitch that forward, 45 degrees. Increase left right scaling. Um, increase the pitch. This color 7. Right positioning. Um, right about there-ish. Okay, so now that we have that in place, we just copy it, we paste it again, we shift the left-right position of the paste and one to the side. Now we have those two little things. I guess those would be like siding related. Um, yeah. Uh, okay, let's actually get some kind of fences up on top of the turret now. Okay, so when actually we need ladders. We need ladders going up the sides. That's always helpful. Um, so I'm gonna take a ladder here. Yaw it all the way over. Up down position halfway down, hide the original mesh, and apply with mirror. And hide the original mesh again. Alright, there we go. Now we have ladders going up the side of the turrets, such adding a little touch of additional detail. We need fences on them now, or like little fence blocks. And actually, easy way to do this, which I learned from a friend, is just use window blocks. Alright, color 5. I'll keep that the same. Up-down scaling I want to reduce, but I want that reset to 0. Left-right position. Maybe I'll increase the backward scaling a bit. Now that's a nice little fence right there. Actually, you don't. The thing with these is that you don't really need to put them everywhere. Alright, that actually doesn't have a block on it. Does it not have a block? You don't have a block. Why do you not have a block here? Have that block. Alright, cool. You know, and just do this, and yeah, it kind of helps. So yeah, we have some fences not like fully fenced, but you know, for whatever reason, this does seem to look better than having it fully fenced. I don't know why. Um, then I probably want like a little sights kind of going up. Yeah. So what do I want to make the view sights out of is a very, very, very good question. I think a couple of options I can think of. You know, I'm gonna try the what is it? To find try a 9-meter rangefinder. Alright, so shrink it. You're not quite that small. Okay, that's a nice little detail on the nice little extra detail on the turrets right there. I do see a little like circular hatch thing, so I think I will put that in. To what do I want to use for that? You know, I'll use a pipe vent. Give it a nice little texture to it. Left-right positioning, move it there. Okay, you know, I'll make that a little bigger. Okay, there we go. Now the turrets do have a little bit more detail on them. Uh, I will say any turret which would have had like an anti-aircraft gun fitted would probably have a little bit more detail. You'd have like an ammunition box and that sort of stuff. And I can also apply a Carly float on top of the turrets, which I probably will do actually. But save the sub object. This is an 8x2 ally V2. Alright, so now we can actually go to that and replace all the other turrets with 8-inch version 2 of the Canadian alloy turret. And that should increase the overall amount of detail on the turrets. Just overall improve how the ship looks. Yeah, yeah, that works. More detailed turrets always helps. Ugh. Needed a good stretch, and now I actually want to try to see if I can get some Carly floats on some of these turrets. So this Aft one can probably get Carly floats. So prefab mode, grab me my good old new Carly float prefab. Um, so I'm trying to remember which one the half block. There we go. That's the one I need. This is the half block shifted down. Um, we can do something. Yes, the problem is that's kind of blocking stuff. Maybe I do like here. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, Carly floats on top of the turrets. They certainly help. So now that the turrets are done, I think it's literally just the rigging. We're on the rigging step now. So, let me show you how I rig up the ships. First things first, again, we gotta go back to the sketchfab models. So, get, electrical fuses, HMS London. We can actually see all the little wires, and the goal is to pay attention to where these little wires are, where they come from, and where they're going. Like you see these little boxes here, I think those are a bunch of signal flags, and you can see the wires going up there. Um, we got the World Warships Exeter model, which is what I probably should be using. Which doesn't look like a lot of these have any wires going all the way to the bow. It looks like get some to the superstructure. But yeah, maybe not in Edinburgh. I thought one of these would have, but this one, I think this one has. Yeah, I don't see that. Oh, little light there. I think that light is for, oh, why did I mute that stuff out here? I think that light's for, signaling. Not signaling, basically, navigation. You have the navigation lights. That's what it is. Navigation light. That was the term I was trying to think of. It's the little light you have for, alerting other ships as to where you are and what direction you're going. Because you typically have, like, there's a set of white lights and then, like, a green light and a red light on either side. And by the combination of lights that a ship can see, they can tell if a ship's going towards them or away from them. Or, basically where a ship is and what direction it's facing and what side of the ship they're on by the combination of lights they see, which helps at the very least in navigation at night. Planes do something similar too. Um, but I'm not bothering with that level of detail. Although part of me is like maybe I should, and if I do that, I'm gonna devise like a little set of the green and red things on the side, and just quickly fit those on at some point in the future. That would be like a quick retrofit to just everything I have. Probably like, 2 blocks, which are just prefabs, and I just place one down on either side. I'm not doing that now. I might do that later. Um, and that wouldn't be something even like worth a video. That would be like, oh hey, let me just do this to all my ships. Um, yeah. So I actually think we are going to stretch some wires down all the way to the bow because it looks nice. Um, Maybe not to the stern. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll do any directly to the stern just because of how everything has shaped out, but we will do some directly to the bow. Let me just despawn Cold Lake and
Listening.
the Porthole Fortress and Nova Scotia. But, you know, everything here is a little bit easier to see. Without those giant letters in the background occasionally. Alright, so with this section here, we need supporting wires. I don't want to build them sideways, so I'm gonna start, you know, where the wires end and go up there. So we had supporting wires go up there. Unfortunately, we wouldn't really be able to like wire it up to anywhere in the arc of this turret. Might be possible to go. No, that would be a bad idea. Okay, so here's my thought. The first set of wires will come from down here. So, how do we do wires? Well, we look up the ammo clip. We get the solid ammo clip for 8-meter shells. And now we take our left-right scaling, we bring those all the way down. And then we go to settings. We set our angle increase to 1 and set both of these to 0.05. This is actually pretty... Both those steps are actually pretty important. I'm going to decrease the pitch. We're trying to get up to here. I'll probably also send a set of wires down like this way. Yeah, we can definitely do some wires from like here to here. To here-ish. Yeah, we have some options for there, but in terms of the wires kind of going this way, we don't have many options. Alright, so this needs to be longer. It's the pitch. It up. Forward. No, backward. Move it to the left side. Bug on my hand, but not actually have one, which is annoying that my hand has decided to do that. Pitch it down. Up, up a bit. In rough position. We're close. We are really close to getting this kind of right on the spot. So if we do like here, then that wire is connected to that. We will probably have to do a small amount of adjustment, um, since this is very, very heavily trial and error based. Um, yeah, as you can see, we are having to do some adjustment already. Gotta move it to the left, right. I'm probably gonna have to move it back a block. Back, not a block, but a little bit. Maybe 35 would be, no, 33 would be better now. Now with the changed position, yeah, that's a bit better. That still connects, and then we got the size of that to probably about 27. Okay, and now we can apply it with mirror. And now we already have 2 wires in place. This is how you do rigging. Uh, yeah. Okay, so hey, here. Okay, you know, I'm gonna shift you right, and yeah, you'll be there. And then you left. Okay, cool. Those are now on the correct blocks. They should be on. Yeah. All right, so let's copy this and second set here. Forward, backward positioning. You here-ish. I'm gonna move you more to the left. Part of me I'm gonna connect to here-ish more. That, okay, and yaw's not quite exact. Probably about 178.5. Just 5.3. Okay, yeah, that connection looks good. Apply that with mirror, we get 2 of them. Okay, so that's kind of helping support that section of mast now. Okay, so what do I need to do? What else do I need to do? So the problem is I do actually need to do something on here, and I'm not going to be around not being able to put on here. So, add new decoration. Um, just delete that. Just do add new decoration. Just do a solid ammo clip. Bring it down. Bring it down. Nothing's gonna make sense anyway. Um, okay, so roll's probably useless. Is roll useless? Yeah, roll's useless. So I have to do this with pitch and yaw. Um, okay, so I want the left-right position probably about there. Up-down position about there. Start there because I am anticipating this. Uh, actually, no, it looks like it's gonna clip. So I've gotta move this back over to here. Not gonna do it all the way. 'Maybe work a little better. That does clip. That have to clip. All right. Five 9.5. Does that clip technically? Damn it. I do. I do 7 maybe. 8. Okay. That's close, or that's really close, but I think that's got it. I think I can justify that. And now I probably need down here. Okay, so down maybe? Yeah, up, down. Here. Um, change the scaling, make it bigger. Probably need that much. I don't think we need that much pitch. Reset the pitch. Okay, so just do this, then start pitching it back. Like 177.7. 6, no, 0.8, 0.8, and then move this slightly over the side. Oh. Okay, so the issue here is that when I try to apply this with mirror, it doesn't do it because I have to do this instead. You know, I should not be tying this down to that. That seems like a dumb idea. So what I'm going to be doing instead is deleting that deco and delete this deco. And I need to tie them down somewhere to the deck. And in this case, I'm just going to actually start the pieces, from the deck rather than up high. And I need a moment where I can't move anything around because I managed to get something tied around my foot like a complete numbskull. Let me some stuff. Okay, so go here, copy you, and I think I'm actually gonna do like from here. Pitch up, change. Keep the forward backward pretty high. No, move forward, left, right, down. Okay, so we can bring back the scaling a little bit. Bring up the pitch. Yaw needs to probably be more there-ish. Pitch actually needs to be down a little more. Um, uh, maybe. Okay. Hair, stay up. Thank you. Okay, cool. 2.27, I think. 275. So that kind of works. I'll allow it. It does go straight through a piece, but that piece is designed for holding wires anyway, so it's believable that you could have, a wire kind of go through, tie around, and then keep going. That works. Um, okay, add a new decoration, paste that in. Actually, delete that. I'm gonna copy this decoration right, and add new decoration, paste it in. Didn't hide original mesh. Good. Increase the forward backward scaling. Yaw. There. There. Alright, so now increase the pitch. Forward backward scaling down to about 1. Position down a little bit. left a little bit. Are we aligned or are we not aligned? Almost aligned. I think I need to do that and increase the pitch just a touch. Should be fairly aligned there too. So, okay. First set of wires kind of holding that up. Alright, I forgot to put the other radar on. I should have been doing that. Okay, so we have the second set of wires. This will have to be positioned slightly differently. That does not align perfectly. It's pretty close. Backward positioning. Maybe decrease the yaw somewhat. And set this back to like 0.98 maybe. Yeah, okay, that should probably connect well enough. Yeah, okay, good enough. Guess that looks kind of awkward. We'll probably have to do a connecting line between each of the two masts, which is going to be annoying because I'm going to have to put that line on one of the two masts. And I don't want to do that, but I'm going to probably have to do that. But, you know, I probably actually want another set of lines going up from down here. But, you know, the main thing I forgot was to put this radar on, so I'm going to go put the radar on the forward mast here. It's one of those things I entirely forgot to do. I need to grab this. And then we can do that. We can go into sub-objects and grab our little radar. This is a radar new 2. Alright. That's our other radar in place. I'm going to move this down one block. There we go. That should be our nice little radar in place. I'm going to actually... Come on, put mirror in. Thank you. Take this and down. Block. Okay, there we go. Cool. So I think that top portion of the mast is now actually a little bit better constructed. Trying to like keep my hair tucked up right now because it keeps kind of like flopping down and it's really annoying. I'm gonna do a small little detail right here. This is gonna be an ECM scrambler. Take the left-right scaling. Okay, up-down scaling you increase it. Left-right scaling you increase. The forward-backward you decrease. And put up down if you want. And you just gain this little bit of extra wiring there. So a little extra decal. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a 45-degree rotation on the yaw and then do another one, a negative 45-degree rotation on the yaw. Yeah, okay, that looks good. I'm definitely liking the direction Montreal's headed in now. Alright, so we're wiring the we are rigging the aft mast up now. I need probably one of pieces of rigging like this guy here. Oh, I'm way too zoomed out there. Increase the pitch. Increase the length. Go up. Forward. Left. Actually, are you left enough? Oh yeah, you are left. Right. Increase the yaw. Increase the scaling one time to 50. Good. That little half block. Alright, there we go. Copy that. Paste it here. Kind of get ready to be shifting stuff around already. Oh, that was kind of what I was doing there. So I want this in that spot. That actually works perfectly. Wait. Alright, copy that. Delete it. Delete all. A new decoration. Paste it. Alright, move it left. Okay, you know what? We can still do this. We can still do that. Still a viable decoration. Alright, so now that whole aft mast thing should be fairly well supported. That should be somewhat well held up. Hopefully that should be good. And now we just gotta do the rest of the rigging. Okay, so up here, I'm gonna do a nice little set. And we're gonna take that forward backward scaling all the way to its maximum right now. Push it up. Out there, move it up a bit. Alright. Take that forward backward scaling down to a more practical level. I think I might have to. Don't actually have to. Let's get it on a whole number again. 5 maybe. We'll do it. Now we just gotta introduce some yaw. And okay. We're missing somehow for some reason. Okay, move the left right position there. The up down position here. Pitch angle down. I guess 12.6 maybe? Change the yaw to about 2.5. Forward backward to maybe 12. I'll do this. That aligns with yep, that aligns with the flag. So we copy that, we paste it, we shift the side, shift the yaw, and yeah. That's that aft set of wire done. Alright, now we just gotta keep rigging up the rest of the ship. So we got the mainmast to do. Mainmast is probably the next step. No, mainmast is definitely the next step. What time is it? 8:26 a.m. I'm still still fine. Um, really only like 10 a.m. I gotta do stuff, so yeah. New decoration, solid ammo clip. Boop, boop. Pitch it down. This is normally, this is more normally how I do it rather than how I was doing it with the other sections back there. But, you know, had to kind of do something slightly differently with them. Alright, so pitch it down just a little more. That, scale it a little bit. Put some yaw in there. And, I'm actually gonna decrease the scaling just a touch. Like maybe this. I'm gonna move the left, right. Just kind of increase the yaw. Okay, cool. Now apply that with mirror. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Okay, you know what? Here's what we do. I'm gonna put that there for now, but I am gonna add a new decoration here. And I'm gonna do this. Okay, copy that. Add another decoration. Yeah, definitely have a start of this going. So I think that's more the locations for flags. Okay, so what else do we have? We are gonna need a little bit up top here. Um, one thing I to do is take one of these, copy it, paste it. Yaw should be, I'm gonna start the yaw at 90. Pitch will go up slightly, forward, backwards, gonna get scaled down a lot. Up, down's gonna go this way. Gonna go down a little more. Up, down's gonna go down a little more. Left, right is go back here. We're just gonna set the yaw to 90. Okay. Looking solid. So I think we got to do a line down from this top mast somewhere to the lower one. Okay. Or backward scaling can probably be 1 here. Um, oh, hold on. Something up here. You have to be more forward. Your, that's gotta go that way. Okay, cool. That will fix that. Yeah. Going well. Gonna Place one of these down here. Again, that would wire up to the same wire. I'd probably want to increase the yaw down to about 55 degrees. I should know. Keep the yaw where it was. It's the pitch I was having issues with. Yeah, okay. Increase the pitch. Still good. We're still aligned. Good. Align with mirror. That should be good enough. Gonna hold that up. Alright, so we gotta do some wires kind of going across the ship. To the aft mast. Now, what I'm going to look at with these examples. Okay, that model of Exeter doesn't actually have them. Normally, they'll have these kind of wires going across. Model of London does have them. Model of London actually has some additional wires, so I think I'll hook it up to the bottom. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna. Actually, okay, so that normally comes from the top layer, goes to the bottom layers. I'm gonna mess with this mast somewhat. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of this here. You know what? Which way? This way? Yeah, that way. Height 3, I'll take that. I'll remove this. I'll remove this and just reposition that higher up. So we're only going to go with one mass, or only going to go with... Oh, come on. That was being weird. That... Yeah, okay, we're only going to go with one there. And then on top, we'll probably actually do these things. Block, yeah, it's up. About there. But, you know, I'm gonna scale these up a bit. Okay, let me just... You know, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of the pitch. And actually invert the yaw on one of them. I'm gonna do something like... this down one. Something like that. Guess this is some form of radar setup. Although, you know, I'm gonna take this guy and... So, you know, I'm gonna add this right. Okay. So that will be kind of the top section of the aft mast. I'm normally seeing like some bars going across. That's a little different, but it kind of has that same visual appeal to it. So that's what I'm going for. Um, okay, so I see how this is done. And I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to start here, add new decoration, paste. Okay, fine. Just, I'll reset these. Yeah, all the way back, forward, backward scaling. We have enough to reach. Oh, we completely have enough to reach. Pitch down. Me all the way back over here. On. Uh, did I just like? Did I just freehand that? I just freehanded that. I mean, I'm not complaining, so. Alright. So we gotta do 3 of them set up like that. Yeah, it's not perfect over here, but I mean, for being free-handed like that, yeah, that's solid. And that helps, or that helps with the looks a lot. Normally, these looking at the guide wires on, or the wires on the HMS London one. Okay, I see where they connect to. So one thing we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna go down probably to about this deck right here. To about this spot here. And we are going to add an additional set of wires. Forward, backward scaling to there. Wait, is that? That's just freehand another wire. Yeah, okay, that's like already set up. That's already good enough. So, yeah, that's wire in a good spot. So, that another one, slightly further ahead. That also somehow perfect. Okay, not quite perfect. No, gotta move left, touch, and that. Because it moved left, that is gonna move it left there, which means I have to use the yaw to 175. Alright, so now we copy that, we add another one. Forward, another few block, or another few on some additional yaw. Bit left. These wires are all like technically in slightly different spots. That's kind of the goal. Okay, so now we need just a touch of additional forward backward scaling to get that. backward closer and turn the yaw down to like 7. Okay, that's aligned. Alright, so now I can just take this and do apply with mirror. And we have that now on both sides. And that does actually really help with how it looks. That is on the example ships I'm looking at, this sort of wire. Um, okay, so I want to do one to the forward post thing. Which is maybe going to be a little complicated, but still probably doable. Um, well, the issue is we got to get around the radar. But I think we can if we just do this. Um, okay, so you are not long enough. I'm going to start with maybe an 8.5, because we did add a little bit more length to this end as well. Yeah, as you can tell, rigging is basically just a lot of trial and error until you know, get it right. Okay, so we'll start with this. Set the yaw to 2.9 maybe? I'm gonna do 8.5. Pitch up, forward, backward, chin about there. Check on the bow. Do we? Okay, yeah, we still merge. Although I might want to aim a little lower on that. Thinking about it now. So we'll actually aim a little lower. And I'll do like 8.77. Well, that should already match up because our yaw is correct. No, that doesn't. That was too big of an angle change. 8.8. Match up now. I think we do. Yeah, we do. Alright. And the radar very much does clear the wire. Okay, so get that forward set of wire in. Actually, you know what? It might be better just have it below the radar. I'm just gonna put it below the radar. Copy, delete, delete. So we're instead gonna have it here. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, so I need a little bit more yaw. It's like we are going through it. By 8.7. Okay, yep, that's good. Alright, so that'll work. I think that'll work better than what I had before. Um, alright, so we gotta get more various wires on this mast, just, I guess, radio stuff, support stuff, and we gotta get more various wires on the second mast from the rear, and then we also gotta link up these two. Alright, let's just link up these two masts real quickly, just so that's, done with. The mast I'm gonna try not to build on is that one, so... Come on. Oh, right, that's a full mimic itself. So, yeah, solid ammo clip. Uh, pitch, yeah, okay. Pitch mostly up. Left, right position. Go out roughly there. Got 10 degrees of yaw for now. That to start with. Very much not in its ideal position. Alright, so maybe that, move that up, and roughly there. Alright, so forward, backward scaling has to go down a bit. I'll see if this is tenable. It's good. Oh, I think this will solve the issue. 5-2. I think we're good. Alright, cool. Copy that. Paste it. That. And yeah, now we have a couple wires going back there. I think I only want a couple going back there. Yeah, this ship has a lot of wire, or has a lot of rigging on it already, and we're definitely not done yet. Oh fun, oh joy. Alright, so what still needs to be put on? What rigging do we still need? I think some of this is gonna be more like support rigging, maybe. I think so. Um, so, come on. Give me the mirror, thank you. So I think we need set kind of starting up here. The yaw all the way around to 0. Put that down, forward, backward positioning, more here. Pitch down more heavily, forward, backward positioning there. Up, down, a little lower. Alright. So we have something going on. I'm gonna... About... I'm gonna try to hook up to this area right here. Alright, so trial and error this until we're right. Right, no. Okay. Small amount more. Okay, so we missed that. Are we connected up here? Yes, we are. Alright, so we need some more connections, probably more aft. Um, I'm just looking at the models right now, trying to decipher everything I'm going to try to do. Okay, yeah, so we have the one set forward. Even looking from the side, you still get a good, decent amount of wires on these. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna need more. Um, Actually, typically, this is set up very weirdly because normally you wind up with like a little squarish support section. Actually, I guess kind of like this idea. No, it's not gonna work. This mast is too thick. Might work on that aft one, but I don't want it to. Okay, so where else should these wires kind of fall down to? Here might be, I would say here might be a good spot. I think it's gonna get blocked by this, so maybe more around the funnel. A new decoration, paste a wire in, set the yaw around, swap the forward backward position. Increase that. Over. Maybe I'll increase the pitch just like slightly. Yeah, okay. Kinda just goes to the funnel. That'll work. I don't know if I need any more. You know, I'll do one more set up here, and I'll actually take from this this one as an inspiration. Um, I'll actually just like make it pitch down a lot instead. Okay, 6.2. Up this way a little more. Okay, cool. That can kind of work as a bit of an additional support. Although maybe I will yaw it a little bit. No, I will take this. I'll put one over here. I will actually switch the yaw to the opposite direction. Decrease the pitch, size, bit left a little bit. Increase the yaw. Okay, that's a lot of the main mass done. We still probably have a little second section to do here. Um, Oh, maybe I do have an idea. Run a set of wires down from here, down all the way kind of to the bridge. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And now we really do need just support section right here. So, lets me copy this, paste it in. Maybe I'll, yaw around, pitch up a little bit. A little bit more this way. This is a little time consuming to get done, I will say. You know, get all the wires in. But, you know, it's worth it, I think. I think this does just how much your ship looks enough to be, you know, worthwhile doing. Um, okay, so I'm gonna take another one. I'm gonna move this way a lot. Push it up a little more. I have an idea. There was a place I was going to go with it, but I completely changed my mind. Instead, instead of running it to about here, I'm actually gonna run it back here. I can't. I was hoping I could. Well, you know what? Hold on. If I increase the pitch, I can barely fit it in. Okay. I probably want to bring like one more back to the funnels. Okay, so I will actually no. Hold on. Take a copy of this guy there. Pitch it up more. Decrease scaling. More pitch. More up. Less scaling. Less pitch. More yaw. It looks like we are getting to a bit of a gap here. There we go. Alright, so I think that is the rigging I need to do on the forward mast. That's basically it. And then we have the kind of like second mast. I guess we kind of have like three masts on this ship. Um, yeah, second masts has got to be supported too. Got to be rigged up too. I'm not gonna do the little extra bar thing. I'm just yeah. I'm not gonna do this little guy right here. You see, the angle one up there. I'm not gonna do that because that would be difficult to fit in. But I am gonna do some wires kind of running from down here up there. So add a new solid ammo clip. This. And hopefully, if any of you want to ever do rigging in from the depths, you can learn from this as to why it's not ever worth the trouble. Or you can learn from me how to do it, but you can also learn from this that maybe it's just better to not. I think that's the thing with a lot of my guides is it's like, oh hey, here I can teach you how to do this. I will teach you how to do this, and in teaching you how to do this, I'll also teach you that it's probably a bad idea to do this, and that it's too late for me. Help! Why am I doing this? Um, Escape! Don't succumb to my fate. What? Why did my phone bing or buzz? It's too late for me, but you can still avoid this. Okay. Um, that will link up well enough. How are we down here? I want to shift us over about there. Okay, first set of wires in. I probably need one going a little more to the side. Need a big stretch because for whatever reason my shoulder is starting to hurt. Okay, there's no block there, so. Alright, so forward, backward position. Okay. I want to just start about there. One wave maybe we'll start with. Slightly decrease that. Okay, that's now aligned. Good. Good, but, what I know we're good, but I'm gonna reposition this. And I'm just moving these closer to each other. I think that'll look better. Having something like that. And we just need some additional wires kind of going up to there. So here would be a good place to place them in. I think. Okay, so you're gonna yaw a little more this way. Your forward backward position is gonna be there. I think we need more pitch. Otherwise, I think we're looking pretty solid. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, so add new decoration in there. Start with this. Gonna pitch up to 80. If that links up. Yeah, that links up. Oh, right. So this has the problem where we have to do this. Okay, and then I probably want to do, have, say, another wire here. Gonna, come up from the deck. So, increase that a little bit. Okay, cool. That is a good wire. And I think I want, like, one more, roughly from the staircase. Okay, that should be the wire I just placed down. So then, it should be roughly the right height. Just gotta do. I'm gonna decrease the pitch a little bit. Aim a little bit more away. 5.5 looks good. I actually want it probably more there. Right. Yeah, okay. That's probably a good wire. Apply that with mirror. And I think the rigging is done. I think this rigging is good enough. It's good enough to work. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else I want to put on it, so let me just kind of go through. So we got the turrets done. Anchor chains got updated. We got the bilge keel. All the radars are in place. These little things are in place. Planes on deck. Boats are there. Carly floats are there. I mean, boat count got reduced, to 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, which isn't great, but I'll take it. Yeah, I think everything's been updated. I think we've got it. I think we're good. There we go. Montreal has been rebuilt, and it's taken probably about 4 hours. Yeah, that is excellent. So, what I'm gonna do real quickly is, before I go, I'm going to swap over to my other save, and I'm gonna get a bunch of pretty pictures of her. And then I'm gonna work on uploading these videos. So I have my little Canada save here, and I gotta go to the designer mode. That gets the flag right. This save also has, like, nicer colors, but the only or nicer settings, not colors. The only problem is I have to, like, manually copy the ship into that constructibles folder. So that will take me just a moment. I can do that right now. And now it has been copied in. I will go grab some photos as I, wind down this video. Um, Also, I'm sad. Not sad. Also, I'm sorry that, like, this one is, 2 times as long as the first one. None of my length stuff makes any sort of sense. Okay, yeah, see how the colors look like much nicer in this? Yeah. But anyway, that's Montreal now. She be looking good. Yeah, thank you. As I get these photos here, thank you everyone for watching me on this fine day, whatever day it happens to be for you. It could be any day in the future. Any day after the time of this video recording, or I guess technically after the video uploading. I mean, I don't know when you're watching it. I don't know if you're watching it the day it came out, or if you're watching it like 5 years later or something. You know, maybe you're an archivist like 100, 200 years in the future or something who just happened to stumble upon this and are trying to put it into some sort of archive and I'm like long dead or something. Who knows? Maybe you don't care enough. But yeah, whoever you are, however far in the future you are, thank you for watching this, and yeah, I can get these pretty little photos, and as I'm doing this, I guess I will see you on the next video series whenever I make that, whether that be from the depths or Rule the Wave, if I get back into Rule the Waves 2. Links to my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are down below. You can join my Discord for notifications on the videos, and whenever I go live, you can... I guess I'll be posting ships on Twitter, these ships on Twitter now, so I guess you can go to Twitter for, like, various... all my posts on all my various creations. Whenever I make something in a game and, like, upload it to a workshop or something. Maybe not, like, I probably won't do that for, like, Spore, but, From the Depths, Planet Coaster, maybe Kerbal. I might post stuff there. I've decided to be done about arguing about spaceflight, so that thing doesn't really exist anymore. Spaceflight's kind of a toxic community, let's be honest. Alright. Just let me get a good top-down view. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say bye yet. I'm going to finish up getting my pretty photos first. Maybe I should just, like... I'll say bye, I'll mute myself. I'll spend a couple more minutes getting photos, and then I'll cut the video. So that's what I'll do. So yeah, bye!